2, 1, record.
Thank the Lord.
Okay, gang, bro. Like,
Just admit it.
are you starting
Podcast.
recording, bro?
Can never go smooth.
You know?
Bro,
Tech support head
it
us.
goes smooth when we start, bro. Tech support my backside. So, you know.
Oh, wait, I need to have full screen this shit. All right. Okay, continue.
Man wants to get at
Welcome,
me
maintenance.
about recording and man
All
sitting
right,
down there.
yep. Start the intro.
Bro, there was no
What's
intro.
up, God? There is an intro.
There is no
We just
Ali-A.
rehearsed.
We don't have an
We
Ali-A.
just rehearsed. Remind me of this once again.
Okay, I don't know.
You remind me of the intro that we rehearsed, because, bro, I wasn't there for it. But I don't know which.
Yeah, true.
air-
I was
Attention
turning
class
around.
next
I
time.
don't know.
Alzheimer's had us.
I don't know which air to have my fucking earphone in, so I'll have it in this air. Like, I don't know, I prefer it.
Why are we waffling? Where's the intro?
Bro, there's no intro, bro. Let's just start chatting.
Welcome to the Circus Podcast, guys. Today we have a very good exclusive of solo leveling and a bunch of questions from our peers.
Exclusive.
Okay,
Exclusive.
bro. Okay,
You're
bro.
lying.
It's
a liar.
exclusive.
You're just a liar,
Exclusive opinions. Yeah.
Yeah, exclusive opinions.
Alright,
Okay,
go
think
on,
about
go
it this way. We are a week late. We have to make it like... Anyway, continue.
bro. Okay, yeah. To be fair, yeah, we are a bit late. And mainly because of me, so that's on me. So you guys want to slander anyone in the comments, slander me. But okay, so it's wicked. So let's talk about solo leveling. Let's start off with that because, you know, big news. Solo
What?
leveling, best anime. It's gonna break the internet. Shush.
It's not
Shush.
gonna break in the internet anime,
Shush.
but it's
No,
up there
I'm
with
just
the
saying all the dumb
anime.
comments I keep seeing about it. Oh my god, you guys aren't ready for it, bro. Like, it's different, bro. It's not different, bro. I even
I
need to
say-
read the manga to know it's not different, bro. It's good. Shush. You know what I mean? Glazing. They glaze everything that's slightly different. They just glaze it, bro. Okay, let's talk
Now-
about our opinions on each episode. So we watched 4 and 5 the other day.
Yeah, last week we never came out with the episode, so skipped last week's review. So
Yes.
episode 4, he was fighting the dogs for a whole minute.
Yeah, can't lie,
What?
for a minute. But I didn't mind it, weirdly enough. I didn't mind him grinding, went up the
I
levels.
feel like that was fine. Yeah.
It was nice. And then he fought the what was it, snake serpent thing. And
That was for
lit.
episode 5. That was for episode
That was
5.
episode 4. That was episode 4.
That was the end of episode
Yeah,
4.
Yeah.
It was more of a
And,
build-up of like, you know, him
yeah.
getting stronger because he couldn't face one wolf and now
Yeah.
he can face all of them.
I
Type shit.
fucked with it, and then
Oh yeah, and then he got like the title and everything, and then he was able to play like Bear Wolves.
yeah,
Mm.
he was basically playing Genshin Impact IRL.
That's what Halo Trolls basically.
Halo Trials and that, and
And
he
then,
beat the big dragon. That was wicked.
oh yeah, he got his new fucking blade.
Oh yeah, he got that sick
Yeah,
dagger.
Yeah,
bro.
the poison one.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
a poison
yeah.
dagger. And that was kind of the mostly of that. That was most of that episode.
It was basically just him like leveling up, and then also like the girls in the hospital oogling over him.
Like, ooh, where's your number? And he's probably like, she wants my number to send me my results. Lol.
Oh
dumbass.
yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like, yeah, that's not happening.
And my man just changed the voice actor.
Yeah,
not gonna
but the
talk about
voice actor just went.
Wait,
from-
did it actually? I saw you did research.
We
Did
need
it
to
actually?
research
Nah, I
it.
don't know. I don't
We need to
know.
research this because I felt like the voice actor was like,
But my man's now like
man had a
Man
voice.
grew up
Man was a man.
mid-cast. He was like-
deep voice.
Man went
everything.
from twink to man very quickly.
Hey.
Nah, but he's talking facts. The way he deepened his voice over that one scream,
Mm.
the one scream in episode 5, and
And
he
then
was
man
like,
started
yeah.
talking like corpse husband, bro. Like shush. But
Nah, but then the snake fight, the one that we had with the massive snake, that was like, yo, shit started to get hype. He
Mm.
started to have his like, he's him moments.
mm.
So then, like, the way he gripped up the snake and like crushed it with his bare hands,
Oh,
like,
yeah. Sorry. That's the way
Grips.
he grips. I was like,
yeah, all right.
are we doing that here?
Man
Shush.
can't talk about snake. All right, so
Man,
no.
what?
Grips. Anyway.
move on. What's it, episode 5?
Yeah.
I feel like episode 5 was just a lot of build up to him talking about he needs a job now, but explaining how he doesn't want to let people know that he's like high level. Sorry, go on.
Nah, but we can't talk about episode 5 without talking about what happened at the end. Remember, he's trapped in the cave now.
No, that's what I'm
because
getting
the
to.
guys
I'm
stabbed him.
getting to that. I'm getting to that.
Oh, that's 5. That's 5.
Yeah,
That's fine. So, at the beginning of episode 5, he was just essentially talking about the whole politics of, like, do I let people know that I'm this powerful kind of shit, and like, do I just masquerade? Because it's, as he said, to be fair, which makes sense. Like, it's easier for me to pretend to be a level like E
Yeah,
or E
stay that way.
class, stay that way, just make money, pay rent, and I'm Gucci kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
just like level up on a solo thing, like.
yeah. So, bro, don't ever do that again.
Like.
Don't ever level up on a solo thing. Oh, you'll be
Solo
kicked
level,
off this
but yeah.
podcast so quickly. But, yeah, then obviously he meets them fucking dodgy ass man. Which,
Oh yeah,
like,
but they weren't
obviously-
dodgy at the start. They were just like, "Yo, come through."
like, at first, I genuinely thought, because obviously the other guy behind him was bullying him, and he was like, "Bro, guys, be chilling it." But then it was only after he went to the cave that he started to be a bit weird, and I was like, "Okay, no, this ain't right."
I'm guessing he wasn't even meant to be a part of it because I'm guessing they just wanted to rob the rich guy's armor.
Yeah, but obviously he's not a problem because he's some like lackey that's just carrying their shit.
Yeah,
That's probably why he's just like. Fine,
and then
They were like,
what's
stay
it
in this
called?
room with a giant spider.
Exactly. And then he just
Dumb.
so happened to get caught in the same, like, in the scenario, if that makes sense. They
It
were
makes
just like,
no-
yeah.
And they
keep
had
this
that
up.
whole flashback to that other guy. I don't know if it was his mentor saying a lot of these high class niggas are scumbags. Or the
Oh yeah,
mid-class
to his
niggas
old captain, the one
Yeah.
that was in the like room with him.
in the room with him.
when,
He was like,
when he
some of
got
them are
his present
scumbags. So like, obviously, you ran into one of them. Because can you imagine the amount of people who like would have been like before him? Can you imagine the amount of people who just died from going missing?
Oh yeah, it's like
so they were talking about that in the episode anyway, like
Mm.
of all the like
Bro, that
mishaps that's been
happens
happening.
IRL, bro. Look at the
Yeah.
CIA, bro. The amount CIA are just the king of
we're already
loose.
gonna talk about this.
Bro, we're
first,
talking about it right now.
I mean,
bro.
it might as well.
with the
Bro,
CIA.
CIA.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about CIA, bro. These men are the king of
I'm
loose ends. They will ask you to go to a country you have no jurisdiction in. They will give you all of the stuff you need, and then you will go missing. After your
sorry
job
for
is done, you'll go home and be like, cool. And the thing is, because you're CIA, you're not going to get no Medal of Honor. There's no thank you for serving our country.
Oh,
You get
yeah,
a
you're
nice
off the book.
check and you're off the books. You're a ghost, right? You're going to get in your car, 2 a.m., 16th of December. Ignition's not working. Boom, you're done.
Yeah,
Gas
that
leak.
reminds me of the show.
Oil- That's it.
There's a show that I watched that called Quantico, I think,
Mm.
which just follows like I forgot some famous actor. She Piang. I don't know how to say her name, but yeah, it follows like a similar police person like go through like start at the rookie ranks and then realizing the whole police has also got ties with the CIA, and it shows how she's like what the fuck, like because of some of the missions bare innocent people die, and it just shows like they're like
I
as a
think
rookie like,
IRL.
seeing this.
I was gonna say that I don't know if you lot remember, but there was a situation where some guy in Australia was getting like firebombed for like talking out against like
Oh, the
government and shit like
journalist.
that. Yeah,
Mm.
that he ended up dropping everything because one, obviously the police who he tried to go to like get them to help him
They don't want to be
have now
involved in it.
pulled out. Yeah, it's been like a
Mm.
year, and they had like their suspects and stuff, but like in the end, it's the people in power that's always just gonna win. So
Because you're
the
never
police
going to find
they gave
out.
up.
It'll be people higher
Yeah.
than your captain who tell your captain, shush.
Regardless, he'll
Yeah.
always be in danger. And obviously,
yeah,
it
yeah.
was his whole house that was firebombed, plus his neighbor because they fucked up the fucking first time.
Yeah.
So it was ridiculous.
And then
So obviously they had
it
to
was
drop it.
he tried to go to the police, and then he found out the police were going to do nothing about it because they
Yeah.
were in their pockets as well.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was corrupt, but it goes to show like everything is like hushed up or
Like,
like
if you're in that kind of like that world,
puppet
right?
strings.
Mhm.
Let's say if you're like a special ops or you're in CIA, that kind of world, do
Yeah.
yourself a favor. Remember this. These are movies. You are not John Wick. You do not have these connections out there. Unless you are the one in a trillion assassins who do, you're not that guy. You will go missing so quickly.
Even all the time, like even for example, high ranks. Obviously, Fast and Furious is a joke of a franchise by
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's like I had action, but who was it? Was it Deckard Shaw? He used to be like high rank CIA, and they were like,
no,
"Yo,
MI6 or something, yeah.
whatever the case may be." And then he went to Rogue, and then that's how come he was on the hunt to being killed. Like for the most of like I forgot what
Because
episode.
bro,
it is, but yeah.
they've taught you all they know. and then you had the audacity to try and use it somewhere they didn't tell you could, you're done. You can't go back home. Your house is rigged with explosives. Like, this is like,
Or you're monitored for the rest of your life.
facts. Like, people
Type
think
shit.
like, that's why it's like people who are in a lot of these like MI6, CIA, KGB things, they start talking about it when they're 65. Because they're like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Kill
they're
me?
like, my
I'm
life's
dead
done
already.
now.
Yeah,
Type shit.
I'm dead already. And they're like, okay, maybe their contract said for 30 something years, or maybe they breached their contract, but they just know, what are you gonna do? Kill me now? I've had my kids. My kids have moved. They're safe. Shush. I'm a talk.
What if they...
Or maybe they're not
Anyway.
safe, but talk my shit,
Anyway.
right? But
I'll
me
just go to another
personally,
tangent. So I'm
me
gonna shut up.
personally, I am not a bad man. You want me to go to a country, do it? I'll do it. But I'll come back and be like, I serve my
Slave, sorry.
country.
Nah, that's never. I'm never ever doing that for no one.
I'm not
If
saying
someone's
a
telling me to do
word.
something, for
No,
and
because
I'm
listen, if I see
I have no notoriety after
DJ,
that.
if
No,
I see
crazy.
something I shouldn't, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought we were going here to do this, but actually I found out this. I'm not whistleblowing.
Yeah, I'll take it to my grave.
No one. I'm
But
taking that to the hole in the ground. Yeah. I'm living to 99. I'm living to 105. I'm seeing my kids, bro. I'm not being like, oh no, this is like, I'm a bad man because I could do this and that. You know
let
what?
me ask you lot something.
No.
Oh, bye. Do.
Alright, so you're talking about how the CIA can make anyone disappear.
Yeah, we're moving on from that.
So
No,
we
no, we're not
decided,
talking about that no
we
more.
decided we don't want our house
Before we all
raided
get on a
by men
watch
in black
list.
suits. So
Oh, you
I-
think?
Our
I'm
IPs
sorry. I'm
flashed,
sorry.
flashbanged, whitelisted, blacklisted, every type of
If,
listed.
if they do come to my house, bro, I'm ready. I'm ready for you, man.
Yeah, so am I.
Come then.
Please do it.
Please, come on.
I'm waiting. No, okay.
You know my
Cut that out.
address. You have my address. They're gonna dox me.
They probably
Someone
Nah,
just-
DJ, nah.
What happened?
Not only do they have,
Nah,
If they get me, they get you.
they have his address as
Exactly.
well.
So
Exactly.
behave.
So okay, now we can work together. 2 man. Pause.
One flashbang, we're finished.
Okay, turn around.
Bro, tear
Have
gas.
you not learned for Valorant?
You still get blinded. You still get blinded.
Close your
Say-
eyes. You have
Oh, yeah,
eyelids for a
they
reason.
breach. Oh, our house ain't that wide.
Jump. Just jump.
Mine's gonna be
Time to
like
jump.
just ready for it, bro. Ready. But
Alright.
yeah, let's get off the CIA topic and to talk about what we were gonna talk about, which was, so we spoke about solo leveling.
Yeah.
Episodes overall, we'll give them an 8 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. They're getting
Yeah.
better.
Don't vote for me. Nah. It was
All
a,
right. What's your vote?
It was a 7.
Huh?
I get.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
I can't do the thing. I genuinely can't do it.
But, yeah. So yeah, I'll give
So
it a
7.5.
you
I
know.
give it a 7.5. Climbing to 8.
I think both to 7. Actually, the 5th episode wasn't all that. I'm gonna put that to a 6. She was borderline average.
So you're overall in.
Bro,
that-
you're jumping and screaming. You wanted a voice actor to break
Jumping and
you, bro.
screaming. No one was doing that. Bro. Okay, this is the thing. It's he said, she said. If we had video evidence, then it would be like
Okay, you weren't jumping and
You know.
screaming, but you were like.
I was
cussing
never
them.
jumping and
But
screaming.
you
I
were
was like,
cussing.
what? The voice
You-
actor
you
changed.
were
That's what I
cussing,
said.
yeah.
That's all I
You were
said.
cussing the whole thing. The whole
Exactly, I
time.
was
No,
cussing
he was
it, so
cussing the
6.
whole time till it got to like the snake fight. And then
So that means it's a 6.
no, but then it leveled up because of that.
No, it
Solo
doesn't.
leveling. Anyway, next
On to me.
next topic. What was the topic? Nabil, you said you had topics ready, so go on, talk.
All right.
Talk.
This thing got folded. He threw it to you.
100.
Oh yeah. It was a topic that I wanted to get angry about, and it was the idea that a lot of rappers, these walkless people, keep calling school useless.
Oh no, thank you. No. Let's talk about it.
Bro,
Let's fucking talk
the
about
amount
it.
of people.
Yeah, no. I'm sorry.
No, have you heard this?
Are you normal? Are you crazy? Are you
Bro,
crazy?
coming from someone
Bro,
who's gone
it's
to
the amount of people that are cussing school be like, oh, school is useless. I remember,
It's
who
the
was it?
same niggas that can't make financial decisions and then run out of money. Like, after they
Bro,
operate
it angers me, bro.
That doesn't make any
Can't do
sense.
1 + 1, 2 +
Can't do
2.
taxes. Can't do the.
Nothing.
You know,
Get
regular
50k,
shit.
spend 50k.
It came from. I'll tell you where like the whole thing came from.
I
So I
settled
was
for this.
watching
That's how
this.
you know I'm invested. Right.
I was watching this podcast with George and Jake Paul. So they were talking about how they haven't used anything from school since like the 5th grade, which I'm assuming is like year 8.
You learn
Year
common
9?
sense. You learn, just to count. You learn how to
Bro,
talk.
You learn
You
social
have
cues.
extended vocabulary. You can understand how the birds and the bees work. You can mix some two potion together. Like, history.
What pisses me off is the fact that just because you made it in a different avenue, okay, try be a doctor without going to school.
Yeah.
Try be anything
'Cause it's
else
like-
without going to school.
'Cause
Like
people
say no
use-
more.
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Go
Sorry,
on.
continue.
Like say no more. School's not for you particularly.
You know what?
being like I can't.
I'll play devil's advocate. For maybe.
TJ, let the bill finish. Let the bill finish. Let the bill finish.
He's done.
Finish.
Nah, 2 out of 3.
Finish.
Clearly I was waffling for too long. Where interrupted
This
me?
is a
They
normal occurrence.
interrupted
It's
me.
fine. All right, say your thing.
Cast your vote.
Say your thing.
Say your thing, say your thing.
There's no more to say. Yeah. So for some people, as for others, you can.
I'm getting hot in this shit. All right. Fuck, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, I'll play devil's advocate. I would say in their kind of point, they're thinking of like, oh, half the nation is not using what they learned from school. Maybe like the basic edition and shit like that. But like, oh, you don't need much when you're going to retail, or like most jobs out there, literally retail, cleaning, like all that sort of the general shit. It's not really like the academic kind of, oh yeah, doctors or accountants and shit like that. It's not. I guess it's like more specialized fields require school. More general fields, you know what I'm saying, like wouldn't really need. It would just need a basic understanding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you also, if you want to make it anywhere, you're gonna need to go to school. I would say at least like college. Well, college for UK. I don't know what it is in America, but like I think that's a minimum for you to actually get some. Well, not even get somewhere, because you could get lucky from who you know, and obviously, like there's other factors and stuff, but you definitely need school.
Yeah, because it's like how many like people who decide to become social media influencers or whatever you want to fucking call it. How many people actually pans out? How many people pan out for, right? Like there's a lot that it does, which is why people like try it. Well, we're fucking trying it, right? But I mean, it's like just because you made it to go ahead and then try and sham like, oh, you don't need school because I made 100 million. Like, good for you, you made 100 million.
Yeah.
But to say that you don't need school for that is fucking like, it's ridiculous.
There's so
like,
many other aspects.
Yeah, do
like, I'd rather you just say school didn't work for me. It may be for some people. It may like not be for others. Like, and call it that. Don't just sit here cuss out school's useless.
Exactly.
Like so half your vocabulary and your basic maths came from school. Like,
yeah. I do think it's like, oh, some maybe school can be feel unnecessary in some avenues. Like obviously not everyone needs to know history, but it's good to know a lot of sort of stuff. And then even geography, like knowing where the fuck you are and shit. Like half the time, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit shit with geography. I didn't know where fucking Ethiopia was like until the other day. So I do need to brush up on that and stuff. But
like you didn't even know what continent it was on.
Continent?
Yeah. I know, it's bad.
Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Wait,
I just knew it was somewhere like near
like
just past like France. No. Just like further down there, basically. Type shit. That's how I generalized it. That's how I generalized it.
You want to be more specific?
Like, now I know.
He just said it was on the east side of the globe.
Now I'm just saying it was like under Russia.
Oh, it was near Malaysia.
Under Russia.
Like, shush, bro. Jesus
like
Christ.
On the right of France type shit. That's how I generalized it. But now I know where it is. Basically.
No, I can't lie. There have been people who said some dumb shit to me as well. They've been like, oh, I say to them, light issues.
Yeah, what happened? I saw some flash. Anyway,
don't worry about it.
Irrelevant.
I had a Demogorgon walk into my room. Anyway, I've had some people say to me, oh, like stuff like, oh, where are you from? And I'm like, oh, like Caribbean or whatnot. And then they're like, oh, where is that in Africa? And I'm like, next question. You know what I mean?
You're just moving on from there.
I'm like, we're not having this conversation right now. Because all you
Yeah.
man know where Cuba is, but you're Jamaica and you're talking to me about like it's in Ghana, bro. Shush, bro. It is a few thousand miles, maybe 10
Yeah.
away from that continent. But hey, you know, you do you, bro. What do you get for geography?
And it's all the people that didn't do well saying they don't need school.
Yeah.
Deep it. It's never someone who did like, average or good in school that says they don't need school.
It's like I did shit and my teacher hated me. No, the teacher wanted you to do good. You just didn't want to fucking listen. You just didn't turn up at 10 a.m. It's not that hard. Because you know what's crazy? When you work in the real world, you have to wake up at 9 and leave at 5. And another thing people don't talk about is when you become a full-time YouTuber, it is a full-time job like any other job. You have to wake up, you have to make content, you have to go to sleep, you have to wake up again, make more content. Oh, it's a full-time job again. Have to wake up early at 9. That's crazy. Yeah. People think they're gonna avoid it, bro. You're not gonna avoid it. You're either gonna be a cleaner doing it, or be someone with a Lamborghini doing it. So pick your poison. You know what I mean? Like it's one or the other. No complaints. The hell up and go to work.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
How do you lot feel about OnlyFans girls? And like,
damn.
Let's start off there. I was gonna tangent off.
Do you want me to give a politically correct answer and then give a good answer? What are we doing?
I'll start with my honest opinion.
Okay,
I think get your bag.
Number one, yeah.
I genuinely think just get your bag.
I'm with you.
Because I guarantee you,
was me,
if men had such an easy route to coins, bro, we'd do the same thing.
Facts. I can't even slander it.
Just because it's on the other side,
IRL,
it's hated.
I'm not slandering. I think me and Unibill spoke about this as well. Like,
yeah, I think so.
I spoke to Kamal about this as well. I was like, bro, listen, at the end of the day, make your coin.
But don't you see how I'm not saying I'm not saying I hate it, and I'm obviously agree with like, oh yeah, it's an easy.
Remember, you're gonna get cancelled for this.
Like,
continue.
no, I'm just saying like,
no. This
imagine
is alleged opinion.
Imagine just going from like not working to 15 mil just because you look good. Obviously, they're gonna want that and stuff like that. But then think about the people who have attempted and made no money, you know, but all your arse cheeks online. Like,
yeah,
like it's obviously an L in that regard, and obviously like now.
But it's just like any social media, right? It's like any type of social media.
Just pretty much. Like it could be so easy to find. I wouldn't know, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like, here's the thing: just because you've got the access to it doesn't mean you can just make the money from it. If you know what I mean. The same thing as like everyone can make YouTube videos, everyone can make an OnlyFans. Doesn't mean you're gonna make money off it. If you do,
but one's more detrimental.
Yeah, one's more detrimental in terms of.
But then it depends on the audience you're in, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
Obviously, we're on the other side of the scale, talking from mainly the side of where OnlyFans gets cast out 24/7. If we jump within the community, then that's a different story. Do you see what I'm saying?
It gives my screwing his face up. That's crazy. Here's the thing, like I get both sides. Like I lesser get the side that slanders it too much because it's like, nigga, listen, if I can't lie, if you're in the same position, make your money, bro. Like I get people slander it, but it's like, bro, what's that saying that Chael Sonnen says about fighting? It coincides with this as well. But it's like a lot of fighters talk about, oh, I wanna fight the best guy in the division. It's like, no, I'm looking for the easiest fight for the biggest paycheck. The same thing for life, bro. People out here really think that I want to work super hard so I can make a lot of money. No, you need to work smart. You need to work as little as you can and make the most that you can. So if you can do that and that avenue like presents itself, the fuck are you doing out here trying to be like, oh no, I'm trying to be a computer scientist. But if tomorrow I can
computer science, they give me stuff.
No, let me finish. But if I can take pictures of my feet tomorrow, or my hands, and sell it, you think I'm doing this anymore? You man will never see me.
That sounds like a want. Why was that so quick?
No, I'm just saying.
That sounds like a desire.
I'm just saying it's out there. You know? Anyway.
All right, let's spice this up then. You hold those opinions. What if your daughter was doing it?
Hell no.
But you don't just said get that bag. What happened?
Not with my family name attached.
All right. What if it was a guarantee she would earn $1 million by the end of the year? But her life would derail.
It would
Like
rock my moral
derail.
core so deep, bro. Like,
But here's the thing, like,
there's only so much I can do though. Like, I
only so
could
much you
say,
can
for
do as a
example, I
parent,
can
right?
shout at the, like, I can shout at my daughter and tell her, "Oh, like, why are you doing this?" Da, da, da. Like, there's so much more avenues. you
When
can
she's
use,
18,
like,
I think
And then
obviously
you'll look like a
no,
hypocrite
but then
if
you
you're
can
like,
be smart. Like, for me, it would be more like, okay, yeah, OnlyFans is quick money. Like, well, quote unquote, quick easy money, where it doesn't require much talent. But I would just be like, yo,
be
you're a
smarter
lot
than
smarter than that. You
Yeah,
can make a lot of money using different
No, but
avenues.
here's the
Why
thing.
did you pick that
Like
one?
I just said a second ago, if you can make money that easy,
Yeah,
it is that question of why shouldn't you, right?
yeah.
Because listen, £20 is £20, £2,000 is £2,000. Let's say I work as whatever I am or whatever degree I'm doing. It might take her or him however long to make this money.
Thanks.
Whereas they might be like to me, oh, well, I don't even need to, because people forget you don't need to post crazy explicit shit on these websites, right? Some people have OnlyFans where it's just fighting, where it's just them showing people, because it is people like have the connotation of OnlyFans being just naked people. It's like got a lot of other stuff you can do with it before that got introduced to the site.
But then that's the general, like, when you think OnlyFans, oh, you're starting an OnlyFans.
Now that's
like,
what it is, right?
yeah,
But what I'm saying is it doesn't need to be crazy explicit. So let's say even if it wasn't crazy explicit and they're like, listen, I'm making 20,000 for this. They put it aside themselves. So let's say they're smart enough and they're like, listen, I put it aside and I've paid off my college tuition or whatnot it is. Then it's a case of you'll be like, listen, you know the repercussions. You're 18, you're a grown adult. You know the repercussions of it. If you're cool with it, you're cool with it. I ain't gonna slander you or make you feel bad about it. Because at the end of the day, you're making a grand amount of money. Which most people would fight a person on the street for that kind of money. Let's be frank.
No, I agree. Like, obviously, say for example, she's done it, she's got the money. I'll just be like, more, oh, how come you pick this route? More from like a brain picking part. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't know.
I'm more of the I would be happy if they earned money, but I would want them to understand. Like for my role as a father, I would want them to understand where this leads to, because obviously she's not going back into the working world after this, or if she is, it's not going to be into actual
That's the
career.
one thing you can't go back into the, because obviously the world's harsh at the end of the day. Like you might understand it,
The
other
internet.
people ain't.
Was it the internet keeps everything or whatever?
Keeps
the fuck
everything.
it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you might delete it. Someone else has recorded it. They've screenshot it. It's
Yeah.
not gone. It's always going to be there. So yeah, again, and people do that whole search. Like they make a meme out of it where it's like, oh, your digital footprint. But no, there have generally
doesn't
been
exist.
people, like the amount of people I've seen on TikTok who've been fired from their jobs because they made a video at their workplace and then the next day gone.
They're gone.
And it's like,
Exactly.
they think it don't exist. It does. Like, bro, your name's plastered everywhere. So yeah, it's just a case of being smart, I guess. It's like
One little viral moment, you're pissed.
because
Yeah.
listen, at a certain age, you're an adult. Wherever you want to post on the internet, you post on the internet. But just know, there are people who watch this shit for a living, bro.
Yeah.
So don't act like you're
Wait,
gonna.
what shit? I guess it's because it's so saturated with so many people now, and everyone, like, pretty much all of America's got into OnlyFans and stuff like that. So it's kind of like hard to stand out, if that makes sense. So it's such a risk for
Yeah, so it's like you could start it and then
someone.
make zero money, and now your
Exactly.
stuff just
And now
out
you've
there
got
for
shit on
everyone
the
to see.
internet
Exactly.
that two people might have on their phone.
Yeah, and listen,
And
if
then
you're
they-
blessed enough that you started it and it went to shit, but no one got it, I can't lie, you're calm. You know what I mean?
You're fine. Yeah.
But, like,
you
you're one of the
only
lucky
have that in your
ones.
conscience and stuff.
Exactly. But like, if you're one of the unlucky ones that kind of got a little bit like a notoriety,
God.
you're good.
Yeah. So I remember the a situation that happened, but I don't think I'll bring it up.
Oh,
'cause,
okay. But yeah, so that was the OnlyFans you were talking about. What was the other
Yeah.
topic? Was it Nabil had a topic or something?
No, I think TJ had 2 topics, so I'm guessing that was
I
one
had several.
topic.
That was one of them. I just brought it up. Okay.
Alright.
my topic was pretty much the whole Aiden Ross situation. How he's been scammed twice in 48 hours. And the second time was Playboy Carti coming in with a mask, with a bunch of goons, walking around like zombies,
So
and then just
corny, man.
saying 2 words and then fucking off with the 2 mil.
So corny.
God knows if it was 2 mil. God knows if it, he actually got money at all.
2 mil. I heard something about maybe the money got the money back. Wire
he
transfer.
got the money back or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
but even
it's
then,
like
it's just
regardless. That's number one. That's an insane amount of money to be just given out.
all
And
you
I
had to do was
swear
talk
that
for an hour. Imagine
that Uzi's stream was free.
That was free. Yeah. The one he did with Lil Uzi was free.
It's
and
like,
then
see how insane that is.
And he also got like they actually connected, if that makes sense. So it was actually double stream.
That was my point of bringing it up.
Yeah.
That was my point of bringing it up, is that a lot of people are kind of like lost themselves and like they just think they're just someone else into like so upper echelon that you can't act like a normal human being. Because look, Uzi's doing it for free, vibed out, like he got that. There was viral moments of that shit, so obviously they benefited from it. But regardless, they were just vibing.
I do get the whole like, listen, like if you're, because Uzi, let's say Uzi is friends with Aiden Ross, right? Let's say they just generally vibe. Sometimes if you fuck with someone, it's calm, right? Because we're not doing this as like a contract. I'm just coming to see you, come to vibe at your place, yeah?
Especially for free. Like there's no strings attached. Like there's no
exactly. We're messing around, right? But if it's a case of maybe Carti's like, cool, I maybe not to say you don't fuck with the kid, yeah? But let's say it's a case of we're doing this as a business thing, then there's a payment attached to it. To say $1 million or $2 million though for a stream, you're not performing. I'm sorry,
literally,
that's ridiculous. Like I hear rappers in songs talk about 100K to be there, 200K to show this amount for like we're talking about verses, right? 16 bars. I might ask for 250 for 16 bars if you're Eminem or whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But we're talking about art. You actually go in there making your own lyrics and then performing it, and then someone else uploading it, and them getting 10 million views on the song, etc., etc. Whereas you're talking about jumping on a fucking stream and just existing there.
But I feel like I see what you're saying. Like, jumping on a song is more, but then that's the only difference between like professional art and what's seen as now like content creation nowadays. I think it's just a different form of content creation. So it's fine that you paid the 2 million, but I think what was wrong with it for me is Playboy Carti try to act too mysterious, if that makes sense. Too on brand, if that makes sense. Like obviously he does a whole
the brand's dumb. Then I think the brand's dumb. Why?
Nah, it's calm. It's calm because it was beautiful things. Like the whole like, if let's get killed, like they go bought that shit too.
Because that's
fine. Hear me out. So it's fine if you want to like act like all mysterious, act like you're him, you're like edgelord or whatever the fuck, like whatever the case may be. But I feel like you should have
can't talk to no one.
So you should have stayed. Just to make it 6 minutes is such a violation where you achieve absolutely nothing, if that makes sense. So you could have been dark and mysterious by just sitting there for an hour, even if you never spoke and just nodded. You could have made something out of that. If that
I think that's dumb anyway. What's the point? Like, there's a.
It's a brand thing. It's a brand thing.
Brand or not, you're a human being.
Yeah, you're a human, bro.
Talk now.
Like
bro. The whole like. What is the point?
It's not even like it's a cool. It's a cool like on brand.
It's not a cool brand. That shit is weak. What's the point now?
You just look lame.
Nah, it's on this side of the coin. It looks weak. But then, say for example, like
okay, imagine I just sat here. Okay, I'm dark and mysterious, and I'm the dark and mysterious one in this podcast. And I sit here for the whole hour.
Yeah, but you're CJ King, not Playboy Carti.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. Exactly, we're both human beings, bro.
No, but then your brand isn't being dark and mysterious.
I could be. I could do it right now.
Like dark and
mysterious. Yeah, but now
brand is just. It's just like.
It's
dumb.
Does
that mean? Fuck does that mean, bro?
Like, there's limits to like how you can be
it's like say for example,
who are you? You're Playboy Carti, but
you can avoid questions. You can literally just, as you said, you can nod and actually speak. And if he doesn't want to answer verbally,
But then, bro, why go into a person's stream anyway if you generally don't fuck with them?
He drove there for what?
I guess it's more like apparently people like Aiden Ross and Kai have a major stronghold in like the industry or whatnot. But yeah.
Regardless, I think it's just dumb. I think it's just stupid to just act like you're just all high and mighty and just dark and mysterious, and then get nothing out of like someone else. 2 mil and a
Yeah,
Ferrari.
it's
To sit
disrespectful.
there and talk.
2 million is
Like, isn't
insanity.
it? It's like okay. I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. I would just say it's just like it's a dumb move for such a large amount of money. And if he didn't want to do the stream, he could have just not showed up. But he
Exactly.
went there to siphon the money and be there for 6 minutes because he's Playboy Carti and then fuck off with the money, the Ferrari, and a private jet back home.
Yeah.
Should do it like that.
No,
Honestly,
but it's a crazy that it's like he thought that man was just gonna sit down there and be like, oh well,
and then
let
you
me
just oh
continue.
yeah, here's the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Thank
thinking.
you for seeing me. What the hell?
It's like, bro,
Piss off,
I just feel like it's stupid on both ends in terms
Whoops.
of like sometimes with some of these, like I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about when you brought up the Aiden Ross thing. What happened?
Nothing. Continue.
Being bad mysterious for no reason.
No. It's fine. Continue.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, what I want to talk about was like some of these content creators, these Aiden Rosses, these Kaisons, these Leons. I put them in the same group. I hate all of them. like I've got like such a hatred for them because I'm like, bro, you man are just so corny. Number one. Number two, I feel like maybe it's just an act, but I got to a point that I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, if you got a camera in front of your face long enough, the act drops. People forget that. You forget the camera's there. They do that with like TV shows when they put cameras in people's houses.
You mean be comfortable in front of the camera?
After a while, you get comfortable. You get too comfortable, then shit happens. You slip out a slur, you get cancelled, right? And it's like at the at the end of the day, yeah.
What's with the rubbing hands? What are you planning?
People think this is an act, bro. These man stream like 8 hours daily. This is not an act. This is them, yeah. And they just seem so stupid. And you can't.
You could argue,
you can't even argue that they're young. I'm not even gonna argue they're young, right? Because they're not young.
I think
at 18,
a lot of times
stupid.
they're playing a character, but then they become that character.
Exactly. Like you make a lie so much that you believe it, right?
So, but I wouldn't say it's a lie, to be honest, because they've become that. You've grown to be that. Does that make sense? Depending on your environment, you'll grow to be whoever. That's why you have roadmen, you have studious niggas. You know, should I? Oh wait, can I say niggas?
Yeah.
Well, you said it twice now,
said
so
it twice.
do I complete it?
But yeah, basically, it's just that you're a product of what you want to be, and obviously, they force themselves to be play a character that gets them the audience. So
yeah, get some notoriety. So you know what? Fair game, fair to you, man. Can't stand a lot of you. Honestly, bro.
Can't stand a lot. Niggas can't have personas.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but
more
slur.
No. But yeah, Nabil, you had a topic. I feel like you said one of your topics, right? Or you didn't? Shush.
Why are you muting?
I was thinking how
Man started mugging the camera.
It's permanently playing in my head this whole podcast. Bye. It's pissing me off. Anyway, cool. Let's go. Locked in.
Nabil? Yeah, so
I have a topic.
Yeah,
I just had the one topic. We discussed it.
Ken, shush. Okay, my okay. So
they're waiting for my topic. You have new topics now.
No, I've got one.
Podcast ready.
Shush, but so my one was I kind of had it. Well, I only had the one, right? But besides the interjections I had with you guys, it was about my opinion. Hear me out on this one. On drinking lately, yeah. So here's the thing, right? So I was out the other day, right, and I was talking to some uni friends.
Okay.
One guy.
Hold that thought.
So talking to some uni friends, and we were just talking. I was just talking to him about my opinion on drinking, because I said to him, I do it here and there when I'm with people, right? It's a social thing. but I said to him, like, I have got to the point where I feel like there will be a certain time in my life where I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I was like, I don't feel like I need as much as I used to back in the day to be me. I feel like I'm starting to need less and less to be me, which must mean my confidence is going up without the need for alcohol boosting it up. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Can I be unserious for a second?
Unserious.
You remember that meme with the he's not doing this thing. Oh, he's so much better than us. Yeah, congrats. Yeah, that shit. That's what I'm thinking of right now. But
so when everyone's like, "Oh, I'm going out to drink," it's like, "Nah, man, I'm getting a 7-Up," and it's like,
I'm getting. Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I'm not a
way.
man. I'm not a man.
Like handshaking. Like, but I was just talking to him. And I say to him, bro, like, I don't even like. I've never liked the taste of it, ever. Since
No
I
one does.
started, no one does. Like, I always say that no one does, and if you do,
Okay, there's whiskey drinkers just for like, oh yeah, smooth
whiskey
texture.
drinkers and the people
Niggas.
who force themselves to drink Carlsberg until they like it. You might like crackheads.
Oh,
But,
beers.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm like, I've gotten to a point now. Like even that day, bro, I was drinking, and then we went to another pub, and I just decided not to drink from there. Like,
Good man.
because I was like,
I'm heading in that direction.
What, the
as
road
well.
of salad? So just straight,
like,
no more
I
drinking?
felt like I drank enough that day, and I was like, usually I would have been like, oh, I'm here, I could still drink, because I could have still drank, but I was like, nah, I'm good. And everyone
agree.
was getting shots, and I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, there's no point. I feel like it's just like one. I think drinking's become not competition, but it is. I'm gonna just say it's just a competition.
It is a competition.
It's just like, oh yeah, let's get so wasted that our vision's so blurry we can barely get home and we can't drink anymore. We feel so sick. Like at the end of the day, it's such a big uphill fight. Like you're drinking, you're having a good time, and then you're like, oh, I feel so good. I'm gonna have another one. Huh? Just everywhere. It's gone everywhere.
Bro, that was me. We were playing this game when we were like, you listen to the song. Whenever like a word comes, you drink it.
Oh
right?
my
just
god,
go
that
crazy.
shit!
TJ,
I hate that.
We drinking it in circles, and I got to the one part where it was like the word comes and there's a solo, so you have to keep drinking right until the word comes up again. So I was drinking a drink, put it down, drank a fucking. TJ,
you're telling me you have to keep drinking until they say a word?
Yeah. So I was drinking.
Yeah, it's a horrible song.
I kept
I
drinking,
played this.
Finish Strongbow.
They wanted to kill you.
Slammed the Strongbow down, and I was like, I need another drink. So they gave me a Budweiser. TJ, I don't drink beer. I hate beer. But I was like, I'll grab it. Grabbed it. Downed it, kept downing it, and I was like, oh no. And what my friend calls it is tactical chunder. It's like
to reset. Oh yeah, it's a good reset. So you
no,
can
basically. So it was like I was like, that was the first time since I was in your Uniacom that I've actually thrown up.
We're talking about this.
No,
We're talking about this.
Oh, you gotta start this.
Calm, let's sit up.
No, but that was the first time since then I've actually thrown up after drinking alcohol. Since then, I literally haven't ever, which is nuts. And I was like, damn, this is a first for me. That's crazy.
Let's not even talk about that.
But bro, it was just all beer, bro. It was all beer, bro. Hey, coming up.
So that's it. You're on a sober mission. Give it like 2 weeks. We'll see what I go on.
No. I'm not saying I'm on a sober mission. Chill out. But what I'm saying is I'm on a drinking less mission. The sober mission comes when I'm like 40. Shush.
Yeah,
You're still gonna catch me with a cocktail in my hand, bro. Without the tail. Anyway. TJ, you want to say something?
Not anymore. No, after that. Bro, you go.
No, there's like you say.
No, three more.
Nothing
You got your topic in it, so you can.
What's with this imaginary topic that you? I ain't got no topic for it.
We started off and then we deflected completely. So I feel like if you did,
but to summarize that, yeah, I do agree with the like. There's no point drinking hella. Just drink your 2-2 drink.
No,
and because drinking's so expensive, bro.
Yeah.
What's the point of like spending all that money? You could spend on so much more things.
I can't like. I disagree with your sentiment, TJ. All right, drinking
not expensive.
Okay, drinking's expensive, but that's relative to how much money you have. So if we had more money, it'd be cheaper. Like
That
it's
still
not that.
does not matter, regardless.
Regardless, okay, let's put expense to the side. Let's put expense to
Okay,
the side.
fine.
I think I agree with the fact that a lot of people make it a competition just to end up one person's more blurry eyed than the other. But I think it should be in your own ability to say no to a drink. Like when you're done and you're at a comfortable level of drinking.
Niggas don't have that though. It's you're in. Okay, think about it. You're in a
And
five
the
man.
problem isn't drinking. The problem is your own self control
Yeah,
in
big
that
facts.
situation.
But niggas don't go like, okay,
Talk
all right,
about it.
all right. You need a good role model for that. I think you don't necessarily aren't born with willpower. Does that make sense? Like you're with a group of guys. Look at us right now. We basically have the same sort of like tolerance when it comes to anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, he drinks loads. I drink loads. So there's like obviously it's more of just like it's a bit.
Throw us out of
No, bring down said.
I was
I'm
waiting for
just
you to say your
Strays 24 this pod.
I didn't even say your name,
24/7. I'm just.
I mean, do you want me to lie? Like, are we lying now? Like, what's going on?
Play the game.
Play the game. But I was gonna say no. It's more of just like, oh yeah, if you're having one, I'm having one. Obviously, it comes down to now. Obviously, when you're doing your own thing, you're still giggling about it. It comes down to now, like having your own self-restraint, yes, but then obviously that's down to like because now we're aware that Wahid wants to drink less. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be egging him on type shit. So it's also down to us too. Because otherwise, if we're in a situation we've all had one, Wahid, you would be loosened up. Pause. Very much pause on that. You'd be you would have had your you would have had your drink and then you'd be like, oh yeah, you know what, I could do with another one, and then it spirals out of control again. I think that was the same with me. I was like, January, no point me drinking. Drinking's kind of pointless. I can feel myself type shit. When I would do that once, it was all over. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just there was no point. There was literally no point. So it really does depend.
I guess it's the approach I take to drinking then is really different. Because then, okay, yeah, like say for example, when we like, oh, let's go out, okay, start drinking. Say for example, he encouraged me to drink more. Then that's me saying, okay, I could like, I'm comfortable with the level I am. And I think, oh, one more drink, for example, I'll still be comfortable. And that's me finding, say for example, all the earlier times we went out to the club and I upchucked my whole stomach. That was me not understanding the level of comfortable I was. Do you see what I'm saying? So then now I've understood more and more the level of comfortable I'm at.
When
So
this man doesn't want to drink, he doesn't drink. That's a good thing around him. Like he's done. Like I try and give him the bill of drink, he'll be like, no, I can't do it. And I'm like, bro, cool.
Yeah, like it's just level of like you just be comfortable. It's the same way, for example, say, oh, I don't know, you're going out smoking with the guys. Like when you're done, you know, with a blunt, you're done. It's the same thing.
You're gonna be in space if you take one more.
Exactly.
Like,
you know, you're gonna be finished. So you have more discipline, like smoking over drinking.
So that's space radar.
You see what I mean?
Why does he keep muting to laugh? This nigga's a prick. He's just a straight ass. This nigga's such a cunt. Why is your voice such a cunt? You're a straight.
Okay, let me know. Are there any more topics we have to talk about?
I just have a scenario. Basically.
All right, go on.
It's not really a strong one, but it's more of just like your own morality. Okay.
I've got 0. Hit me.
You have a 5-year-old child. Boy. Let's just say it's a boy. Not to be sexist.
Where is this going?
It's nothing crazy.
Okay,
so you're in the humble supermarket. Let's just say Asda. You're walking down aisles. You know, cruising, you're getting your own shit, you know, you're working on a budget.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a rough month. You just want to go home, rest, but you got the kid with you. So you're chilling, right? Dad says, kid says, Dad, I want this. It's a £50 game. Yeah. And so you've come to the conclusion, and the kid hasn't, like, basically, the kid's not getting the game, right? The kid's not getting the game. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
At you, and then to everything, and then starts running down all of the aisles, the vegetable aisle, chucking lettuce, chucking eggplant,
Bro,
chucking
you think
onion
I'd raise such tyrant?
on the floor.
Bro, that is not happening. You think?
Okay, so this scenario, you're telling me that I raised a gremlin.
You're telling
This
me
is
I raised.
out of nowhere. Let's just say this is out of nowhere. Like,
So the
he
kid
learned
must
it
be
in school. He
perfect.
learned it in school.
two days at school. Maybe like say a month in school. He's acting like this. What are you doing?
I went wrong fundamentally.
Right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck did I do? Like, no way, this is my offspring.
You said no.
Oh, fuck. So what do I do in this scenario?
I mean, it depends on your anger. Your
Bro, I can't
like,
lie.
your
I'm
tolerance.
grabbing this kid, dropping the shopping trolley, and I'm grabbing the kid out like 2 hands. We're walking out the supermarket right there, turning into an alleyway, and he's getting absolutely licked.
Punching is crazy.
Why did
Punching is crazy.
Why did you get your hand out there? That's
Where did you get this behavior from?
From
Bro,
school.
you don't understand the demon. What the hell? Listen, I'm even mad at the fact he dare try to embarrass me more than the fact that I'm not wanting to win the game.
More than the fact that you have to pay for the shit that he destroyed.
The audacity to embarrass me. So next time you decide to say no, remember, that's fine. Say no on the down.
Oh dear.
So you walking down Astor, causing a scene and have everyone stare at me like I'm the father.
Best believe people are videoing.
Exactly.
They were like, boo, they're booing at you, bro. All going
Like,
like,
they're
"Oh,
gonna be
whose
like,
kid
oh,
is
he
this?"
should raise his kids right. Where's his
Yeah,
mother? Da, da, da.
exactly, yeah.
Bro,
Broken
I'd be
homes
so
type shit.
ashamed, bro. I'd be like, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know, bro. Kids getting dragged by the air and they're not leaving their house for the next nine months. I can't lie to you. I can't lie. You know what I'd do? I would just make their life at home suck. They get nothing. They get nothing. All they get is food. All you get is food.
That's a kicked on the floor in a metal plate.
Bro, all you get is food, bro. You're gonna act like that, bro. Cool.
Yeah.
You go home. PS5 is in my room. That's mine. Everything you have in my room, that's mine. Your phone, that's mine. You'll get a Nokia 510. Go to school with that.
Phone at 5. Never
a
that.
5? No. A 5?
Never that. Yeah,
no, bro. You go nursery. You come back. You get none of that extracurricular stuff, bro. For like 3 months, bro. You're done. Until you learn to behave, you're done. 3 months.
I'll be so questioning where I went wrong though. A lot of it would be.
Yeah, I'd be sitting down there like,
it's not you. Let's just say you're like, it was a neutral kid, like, type shit. Obviously he had his spats, but like it was never to that degree, type shit.
I'd still be sitting with my wife. I'd be like, yo, so I went to Walmart yesterday.
I would never say it so nonchalant.
She'd be like, huh?
Best believe.
No, because I'd be scratching my head. I'd be like, so went to Walmart yesterday. She'd be like, what?
Yeah. I would do like a parents' evening.
You know intervention. I'd be like, Jonathan. Or whatever I call my kid.
Have the kids sit on the table.
I'll be like, no, he'll just be in another room. I'll be like, I'll just close it off. Jonathan, yeah. Yeah, so what are you doing at home? And I'm just asking her. I'll be like, bro, I know it's on me. What are you doing, bro? And if she ain't doing anything, I'll be like, what's he watching?
Oh yeah,
because it might be like you watch like an episode of fucking 13 Reasons Why or some bullshit, and you saw some kid like throwing a tantrum, or Family Guy, or some other like teenage drama show, and you saw some kid throwing a tantrum and he didn't get anything, and you thought maybe I'll do that to mum and dad. and you realize, oh, IRL, I'm gonna get slapped. Like, nah. So, yeah, that'd be a conversation I had. But
With me, I think I just, you know how
Huh.
Itachi grabs Sasuke, just like this,
like,
and just holds him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lifts him. Yeah, I'll probably just do that and just like fling him in the car. I would probably leave everything.
I'm just thinking like a football.
I would, yeah. I'll probably leave everything. I won't pay for the damages. I'll try not to anyway. I'll try
No,
not to.
I lead to with shame in my eye. Shame.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Yeah, he ain't getting none.
Number
He's getting 1 meal on sleep
Yeah, 1 million and sleep, bro.
and naughty corner. Because I don't want to hit my kid. Best believe I don't
Yeah,
wanna hit my kid.
best believe, yeah.
Now, obviously,
don't-
no one
I don't
wants to
disagree with it.
actively. No one actively runs to parenting and says, "Yeah, my kid's a punching bag."
You'll
No
be
one,
surprised. You'll be so
Some, yeah, you
surprised.
be, bro. You be is very surprised,
no,
bro.
to genuinely
Personal
no,
experience.
Nah, but like, yeah, it's
no, not to walk there and genuinely wake up in the morning and say, "Yeah, my kid's here to be topped." I'd get it if you're easily like triggered,
that's
understand
a lot
that,
of what it
but
is.
no one walks into parenting thinking, "I'm having a kid just to top him."
Some people have kids and then immediately despise them.
So yeah, that's where
Immediately
all their hate
despise
goes
them.
because it can't go anywhere else.
Bro,
Like,
do you see that? Oh, bro,
But
there was this documentary about this woman who abused her kid since the kid was like 2, and then, basically the kid was unalived. Let's just say that, and she called the police saying the kid was throwing a tantrum, so she hit the kid, and the kid hit his head, and then they came over to the house, and they were like, "What?" And they bomb.
yeah, the living conditions are poor.
They're looking,
Okay,
they're
yeah.
looking at, they're like, the kid was malnourished and all of this stuff. The kid's like rib cage was showing, madness, and they were
Okay.
like, nah. And I'm like, brother, how are you having a kid and this is what you're doing? Bro, some people are demons. Some people are genuinely, bro, dragged from hell onto this earth.
No, I
and they
get
are
it. If
demons in human form. Yeah.
no, I get it. Like, say for example, parents treats you horribly, and now like it's a response. But say for example, even with that background, you don't have a kid, or you don't think about kids and think I'm going to have a kid and beat this kid up. Does that make sense? That it's more, you have a kid, you're aiming not to, like, for example, hit the kid, but then now it depends as you as a parent on how much or how little he's like you're
TJ,
gonna
what you
like
looking
want to
at?
be about.
Mind your business. Sorry. Look at my phone. Was yapping again?
Is he yapping again?
I'm joking.
Is that not why we are here?
I'm genuinely now.
I really said, is he yapping again?
You're the best. He's made them pay. This is the last episode you're gonna see me in.
Next episode is gonna be if Luke's gonna kill. He's gonna be like, what if it's
Standing in the corner with a black outfit on, bro. Sure.
He's gonna act like quite. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, that's
No,
it.
no,
That's it.
what
That's
were
it.
you
That's
saying?
enough.
What
Sorry,
were you
my
saying?
fault.
What were you
Continue.
No, there's nothing left to be said. No, I'm trying to have an opinion about the random.
My fault. No. I was listening. I
continue,
was actually
continue,
listening, but it was I couldn't figure out the
We're
opportunity
with you.
to say it.
No, there's nothing left to say. I forgot. What's there left to say?
What do you mean?
Any more topics?
Talk. I think we're done here. Piss off.
You know, I didn't record this podcast episode. Whoops. My fault, gang. Why do you think I made that face in the middle? I was like, it's because you paused before. It's not my fault. Anyway, bye. See you guys. This is the last episode you're gonna see us.
I'm gonna drop a fucking clip out of this. Fuck me, bro. But yeah, that's all the topics. You guys are gonna probably see us. This will be posted in a few days, shush.
Month.
And then give it a few days after that, probably a week after that.
Okay. It's the 7th of February, guys, just so you know. Just keep it low.
Damn, you really had to bait us out like that, bro.
I should have been
Fuck's
doing this
sake.
the whole time.
But,
I'm hot, man.
But yeah, to peace in the chat and to this little fucking stink man.
You're
Bro,
putting in the
I
bill.
want people to slander him in the comments, bro. The man with a Nike shirt on and a stink.
Leave the bill alone. I don't want to listen. No one's slandering the bill in the comments. It's okay.
I'm not worried.
I don't know what you're not talking about, to be honest.
Why are you dragging your?
Alright then. We'll wrap it up since I'll be here all day with these plans. In a bit, guys. Peace.
Alright, peace.